It's that presentation out to the world that's most important. And one thing that I have a hard time with is that I really do want to be able to present it as my eye sees it. And so far, I'm unable to. I'm such a practical person that the ethereal ideas of things are awesome, but I'm less interested in the poetry of my own work than I am in the actual physical construction. How the fabric stretches, how it bends over something. My mother always had fabrics around. My dad would make miniature furniture and all sorts of things, and my mother would make all kinds of things to go along with the miniature houses and furnitures, and so I started making little dolls, probably around age 12. The life-size idea intrigued me, especially because I can use realistic things, like I can put a pair of glasses on, or things like that. So I knew from that point that I always wanted to create a life-sized doll character. The isolation has been so intense over the last few years, let alone the last year, that I've really learned to rely on myself to dig deep and start pulling these ideas out that I know are there, that I can't seem to normally see on any given day when I'm looking for inspiration from the outside. I called her Oceana. I researched that actually and found out that that was a semi-international word for a creature of the sea, and that it translated into many languages, so I chose that, Oceana. She took 3 years to create over a period of time, and I recreated her a lot. I would create a section, not good enough, had to take it apart and redo it because I knew a better way from my mind that I could do it. I was driven to create her like a real human with bones. She's got rib cage, built-in elbows, and little bones in her fingers. There's structural wiring, electrical wiring. There is wooden structure inside of her. There is plastic, tubular structure inside. The shells have been collected over a 40-year period as vintage jewelry that I'd been saving over the years. A lot of the jewelry was handmade by myself. And the shells and beads together, there has to be thousands on there. There's even a working watch on there too. It's still ticking. It took me almost a good year, bit by bit, slowly, to get all of those scales on and make sure that they matched up and looked reasonably realistic. It ended up being up to 7,000. And like I say, 4 sizes from very small near the tip of the tail all the way graduating up. I'm doing what's coming really pure from my heart, and really basically I have to leave it up to interpretation from the outside. Because what I mean, it's very difficult for me to really always express in any other way other than doing the art. I have so many ideas that I haven't got enough life to live to fulfill all of these ideas, but I've got great fabrics, great materials to work with. As long as she's here in my presence and as long as I'm conscious, she probably won't be finished. And I think that pretty much goes with a lot of my pieces. As long as they're there and I'm there, I'm always going to want to change it a little bit. So once it's gone, then it's finished.